Hey guys and gals, this is your boy JR, aka Lone Wolf Bushcraft, and I went to Walmart a couple days ago, and I picked me up 4 knives. So this is going to show me unboxing these 4 knives I picked up. The first one's going to be a Schrade old timer knife. So it comes in this box here, and I paid about $20.97. So it's called the Schrade old timers knife. So I'm going to unbox this here and show it off to you guys. So it comes in a pretty nice box there. And it has a sheath. Once again, this is the Schrade Old Timers knife. And it was like $20.97 at Walmart. Oh wow, look at that. It's a pretty nice leather sheath there. It's got a loop for your belt, so you can loop it into your belt. Yeah, so it's not a snap-on. You got to actually take your belt off and loop it through there. But still, it's feels like really good quality. The stitching's really nice. So yeah, I like the stitching. I like that it's leather. It's a leather sheath. And yeah, let's take out the knife here. Once again, this is called the Schrade Old Timers knife. Look at that. That's pretty cool. And at this price point, I think this is awesome at this price. For $20.97 to get a full tang knife, a Schrade full tang knife, that's pretty awesome. And the fact that this is a leather sheath, I think this is pretty awesome at this price point to get a Schrade knife here. Schrade's brand name in knives, so Schrade makes good quality knives. I think this is awesome at this price point, the $20.97, and just a beautiful knife. And as you can see, it's full tang. So just a beautiful knife. It's got the old timer's name there. Let's see if that's picking that up. Yeah, it's got the old timer's thing. And I like these rivets right here. These rivets are really nice. So just a beautiful knife. And once again, it's called the Schrade Old Timers knife. And it picked this up at Walmart for $20.97. And that's just pretty awesome, the fact that it has a leather sheath. So look at that. Just a really nice knife. And the price point's awesome. The $20.97 is awesome. And Schrade makes really good knives. So I think I'm really gonna love this knife. And it feels really good in my hand. So there we go. I love the handle. And the blade's beautiful. Just a beautiful blade. And once again, it's called the Schrade Old Timer Schrade knife. So pretty cool. And I'm into bushcrafting and camping, so yeah, just a beautiful knife, pretty knife. All right, the next knife is the filter. This is the Kershaw filter knife, and it's a folder knife. So let's unbox it. And it's the Kershaw filter. Whoops. Yep, Kershaw filter. And this folder knife, this Kershaw filter was $19.97. So let me take it out. Wow, look at that. Once again, this is the Kershaw filter. It's a folder knife. Very nice knife. And this is the Kershaw filter knife. I don't know if that's picking it up. Yeah. And once again, this is called the Kershaw filter knife. Just a really nice knife. Hey, what's up? I like what Josh put. That's pretty fun. Hey, handsome lone wolf bushcraft. That's pretty funny. You're funny, Sean. This mod I made. Just asking lone wolf. Cool. Hey, what's up? So I'm gonna show people's comments as they come in the chat. Anyways, yeah, this also is a very nice folder for the price point. So Schrade, I'm sorry, Kershaw filter. So the Kershaw filter knife here, also at a very nice price point, $19.97 at Walmart. So I bought 4 knives in total. The first one you just saw was the Schrade old timers knife, and then the second knife I'm showing off here is the Kershaw filter folder knife. So it's got a liner lock in there. And then I love this feature right here where you just go like this to open up the knife. Very nice knife. Hey Andrew, what's happening? Welcome, Andrew. So yeah, the Schrade old timers knife, awesome price point, $20.97. And this Kershaw filter folder knife, also at a good price point for $19.97. Awesome. It's a very nice filter. And Kershaw's also brand name in knives, Kershaw's. So that was the Kershaw filter. The next knife is going to be the Husker, and it's also a folder knife. And the price point of the Husker was $19.97. So let me see if I can get the Husker out of here. And this is the Kershaw Husker. Also a very nice folder knife. Yeah, look at that. So very good looking folder knife. And this knife was also at a good price point for $19.97. And once again, this is called the Husker, the Kershaw Husker knife. And I thought it was at a nice price point for $19.97. So, and these are my first set of knives purchased for 2022. And you guys have seen my other videos. So the last knife is the Kershaw Oblivion. It's a folder knife. And this was $38. I think it was $38.97. So out of all my folder knives, this one was the most expensive one, the Kershaw Oblivion. But I still thought it was at a nice price point. It's also a bigger folder knife. And it was $38.97. And it's called the Kershaw Oblivion. So let me open it up here. And once again, it's called the Kershaw Oblivion. I really like the details right here. Nice detailing here. It's the Kershaw Oblivion. And even though out of all the folders, this one was more expensive out of all the folders I purchased, I still thought the $38.97 was still a good purchase for this larger folder knife. So, and I like the detailing, especially here. I like that detailing right there. It's really nice. And once again, this is the Kershaw Oblivion knife, folder knife. Oh, and I like this. Look at that. Instead of a really tiny one, this is part of the, the thing that's locking the knife here. I don't know if you guys can see that, but you pull this right here, and it closes the knife. But I love that. They built that in the design. They didn't have to put another metal thing there, which is usually there sometimes. Yeah, Kershaw knives are cool. Oh my God, Andrew, I knew someone was going to ask that. It's quite a lot of knives. I'll have to count them. I mean, I have a lot. I have so many knives, I can't remember how many I got. But I mean, I'm sure there's people that's got larger collection of knives than I do. But I have some. Yeah, there's the Kershaw name there on the Kershaw Oblivion folder. But yeah, these are my first knife purchase for 2022. You guys can go back on my other playlist to check out. I got some more knives that I show off in my other videos. I've showed off more knives. I've showed off Schrade knives in the past. Yeah, Moore is a really good brand, and I like the Schrade brand as well for knives. And these are my first set of Kershaw knives. So this Kershaw Oblivion, like I said, the price point at it at Walmart was $38.97. But it's a nice, really big folder knife. And I love that they didn't put a little extra liner lock. I love the fact that it's just built in right here. I love that part. So that's really cool. And not only that, by having it that way, it probably will not wear out that liner, you know. So because of the way they constructed this, they didn't need to put a tiny liner lock in it, which is really cool. And it deploys really nicely too. And once again, this is the Kershaw Oblivion, and the price point in it was $38.97, but I thought it was a fair price for this large folder knife. So that's the Oblivion. And I'm going to re-show off the Husker. Let me re-show off the Kershaw Husker. That's weird. I was holding it weird. So that's the Kershaw Husker. Just a really good looking knife. The detailing's pretty cool. For a knife that's $19.97, it's got really nice detailing. And it's a really nice folder knife. So. And wow, it also, because of the way it's made, it also didn't put a tiny liner lock. It's using the outside structure to be the liner lock. So that's actually really cool. So yeah, the Husker has the same kind of, it uses the same kind of technology for a liner lock, which is really cool. They don't put a thin liner lock, just a part of the structure. The outside structure makes it the liner lock. So that's pretty cool. And then let me go ahead and re-show off the filter. All right. Okay. All three Kershaw knives has that. The outer part, they use the outer part as the liner. So all three of these don't have an inner liner lock. It uses its body to be the liner lock. Cool. So I like that for Kershaw knives. And once again, this is the Kershaw filter. And the price point in it was $19.97. So I think I'm becoming a Kershaw knife fan now. I think this 2022 purchase of Kershaw knives is going to make me a Kershaw knife fan. This is my first time owning Kershaw knives. So that's pretty cool. I like it. Very cool. And then I showed this earlier, the Schrade Old Timers knife. I love the fact that it comes in a leather sheath. The only thing is you got to take off your belt and loop it through, but that's not a big deal. But anyways, comes with a real nice leather sheath, and it's the Schrade Old Timers knife. So really good looking knife. It's a full tang knife. I love how it fits in my hand. So yeah, really, really, really cool. There's a Schrade name there. Show the Schrade Old Timers knife. Really cool at the price point, considering you get a leather sheath, and I kind of wish there was a snap here, but that's okay. That it's all leather, and you got to take your belt off and loop it through. It's not a big deal. It's not a deal breaker for me. Still nice leather sheath. It's a very nice Schrade Old Timers knife. So the name of this is called the Old Timers Schrade knife. And I have other Schrade knives that are really nice, but I love the fact that this comes in a leather sheath. So pretty nice knife. So yeah, that's not going to fall off your belt, especially since you got to take off your belt and loop it in. So, and then the price point is awesome, $20.97. Awesome price point for a Schrade knife. So, and I love that it's full tang. It's a full tang knife. Full tang means it goes from the tip all the way through the handle. That's what full tang means. Some of you people that are knife people got that phrase right away about it being a full tang knife. So anytime you pick up a knife box and it says it's full tang, it's from the tip all the way, goes all the way through the handle. That's what full tang means. So yeah, beautiful knife, awesome price point, and yeah, I love the price point for $20.97, and also comes with a leather sheath, a very nice leather sheath. I love the stitching on the leather sheath too as well. Really nice stitching. So yeah, and you can't beat the price point. So now at other places they may sell, because like I said, I purchased all 4 of these knives at Walmart. I'm going back and looking at your guys' comments here. So I'm showing your guys' comments, so when people replay this video, they can come check out your guys' channels as well. I love it. Again, a pack of wolves. That's pretty funny. Yeah, this one, yeah. Schrade will not make that commitment to defend yourself with a pack of wolves. That's pretty funny, Andrew. Andrew makes me laugh. Anyways, really nice knife. Yeah, really nice knife for the price point, $20.97. I've owned other Schrade knives, and I love the name. The name really caught my eye, and then of course when I looked at it in the store, I fell in love with this knife, and then I love the fact that it was a full tang knife, which was really cool. What I was going to say is if you were to look for this knife on Amazon Prime, I did do that. I looked up some of these knives on Amazon Prime, and they charge a little more than Walmart did for the exact same knife. And I found that true with the Kershaw filter. The price point sometimes wasn't exactly the same on Amazon Prime. So sometimes if you go knife hunting, sometimes if you go knife shopping, you can find really good deals in the brick and mortar stores. And then sometimes it's the opposite. You can find a better deal online when buying a knife. So first, look out. But yeah, the Kershaw filter. So these knives I'm showing off here, this is the Kershaw filter knife. Like I said, I paid $19.97. But in places like Amazon Prime, you may have to pay a little more money. And then this is the Husker. which was also $19.97. And like I said, sometimes when I go to a brick and mortar store, I find really good knife deals. And I thought this was at a good price point, the $19.97. I love that Kershaw doesn't use a real thin liner lock. They use the body of the structure of the knife itself to be the liner lock. I think that's really cool. This is my first time owning a Kershaw knife. And this is the Kershaw Oblivion, the larger folder that was $38.97. And like I said, if you try to look up these knives on Amazon Prime, they might be trying to charge a little bit more money. Sometimes I've found really good deals online where the online place is at a better price point than the brick and mortar. But in this case, the brick and mortar store seemed to beat the price point of the online price point. So yeah, it pays to shop around. But like I said, I think I'm becoming a new fan of Kershaw knives, particularly Kershaw folding knives. So, and I love this bigger folder knife, which is really cool. Yeah, just a really cool knife. And I notice with folders, people like different detailing on a folder knife. And yeah. So I love that. I love that detailing too. That feels good in the hand as well. And like I said, I'm into bushcrafting and camping. And I think I just became a fan of the Kershaw knives, mainly because they don't put this really tiny thin liner lock. They use the body of the knife itself to be the liner lock. And I think I really like that feature instead of putting an extra little thin, tiny liner lock. I love the fact that they use the body of the knife itself. So that might make me a Kershaw knife folder fan now. So, and yeah, the price point I thought was fine for this larger folder knife, the $38.97. I thought that was a fine price point to be at. So, and once again, this is the Kershaw Oblivion. And these were my first knives I wanted to show off for 2022. Anyways, hope you guys and gals liked this live stream here. And I hope you guys and gals are all doing well out there. Thanks for tuning in to my live stream. I appreciate each and every one of you. And yeah, all four knives were my 2022 first knife purchases for 2022. And we'll go back through them before I leave out of here. The Schrade, the old timer Schrade knife. The Kershaw filter knife, folder knife. The Kershaw filter folder knife. And the Husker folder knife. And then last but not least, the Kershaw large folder knife. So anyways, thank you guys and gals for tuning into this live stream here. I appreciate it. And I just wanted to show off my first 2022 knife purchases here. And yeah, do really shop around. You know, both look in the brick and mortar places, like go to the different shops that sell knives, and then compare them to the prices that you see online as well. And sometimes you can pick yourself up a really good deal sometimes. You just got to be patient sometimes and really shop around. Anyways, this is your boy JR, aka Lone Wolf Bushcraft, signing off. And I hope every one of you is having a good day. I know people are watching from around the world and are at different time zones. Like it's probably evening time in the Philippines. Anyways, I hope you guys and gals are all doing well. So if it's morning where you're at, good morning. If it's afternoon where you're at, good afternoon. And if it's nighttime where you're at, here it's in the afternoon. It's like 12:30 in the afternoon. Anyways, no matter where you're at, good morning, good afternoon, and good night. And I'll talk to you guys later. I'll see you guys either in the next video or I'll see you in the next live stream. Take care, everyone. Later. Take care, everyone. Peace. Later, Gators. And once again, thanks for coming to the live stream. And thanks for all of you who end up rewatching this live stream later. If you're not a subscriber to the Lone Wolf Bushcraft YouTube channel and you do like the content you see, please give me a like and subscribe. And it's one of the ways you can help out the channel by subscribing and liking the content that you like. Anyways, take care. Peace. Later, Gators. Take care, everyone. Bye. Peace. Take care, everybody.